This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsty's. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone.
The 6-foot sophomore, Ryan Woodjack, the 5'11 sophomore, and Braxton Donovan, the 5'10 senior. That's a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by USAFE Pharmacy, your locally owned full-service pharmacy with free delivery and Hayes same-day mail-out service, as well as oxygen and durable medical equipment. Visit USAFEPharmacyHayes.com for more information. USAFE at USAFE Pharmacy. And Dave, looking forward to a good one here in this matchup this evening.
Yeah, you know, a couple of old league foes that haven't met in a while, but they've got some history that probably, maybe not so much with these kids, but I'm sure there's some parents in the stands that remember some pretty heated battles between these two, so it should be a fun one here tonight.
Ready for our opening tip-off presented by Steel Fabrications. It'll be Jared Mayers and Drew Nicholson to jump center. Monarchs in those home white uniforms, so the tip will be won to Woodjack by the Hoisington Cardinals. So they'll be led by Mason Haxton, the sophomore, who will call out the play, averaging more than 14 points a contest, as he'll be guarded by Lucas Lang. Hands it off to Braxton Donovan. Not Avery Brewer as they work it around the perimeter. Back to Haxton with 7:45 to go here in this opening quarter. Little spin and a kick out right side for Woodjack. He got cut off into the lane and plays it right side here for Mason Haxton. Haxton drives on Lang, got into the lane, kicks it out for Braxton Donovan, who will fire a three that is too short. Rebound fought for. It's on the floor. Jackson Schulte down with it for a moment. Monarchs battle for it, and we'll get a tie-up, and the Monarchs will have the alternate possession after losing the open tip-off. So a Jackson Schulte rebound gives the Monarchs the ball after the held ball.
Yeah, good aggressive man-to-man all over the floor defense, and a lot of hedging on that cut. Monarchs did a good job on that defense.
Hoisington will extend a little 2-2-1 full court press. Monarchs with Carlin. Hook pass over the top to Lucas Lang. Now to Jack Johnson and back to Lucas with 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter as the Monarchs set up their offense. Carlin open for a deep three, and it'll skip off. And then a rebound down to Braxton Donovan. We get a foul inside. Jackson Schulte going to be called for the foul on the rebound. And that'll be the first on Jackson. Whether you need a built, fixed, welded, sandblasted, or look no further than Steel Fabrications on East Highway 40 in Hayes. Steel Fabrications, the Ironman of Western Kansas. 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. No scores. Hoisington with their second possession of the ball game into the front court. Haxton pulled up, a little up and under, and has it rim off. Mayers kept it alive into the hands of Ryan Carlin. And here comes Ryan. He'll lead the break up the far sideline. Now with Lang. Lucas, a sophomore, in between the circles to his fellow classmate Jackson Schulte. Here's a pass that's deflected, and it will be tracked down as Mayer's overhead pass was deflected and stolen away by the Cardinals. Into the front court, Woodjack traveled with it before he got the shot off. And a turnover by each team on that possession, and the Monarchs get it back. Still no score with just under 6.5 to go first quarter.
Just kind of waiting for either team to break the ice right now, filling each other out.
Each team short on a field goal and a turnover so far as Mayers will race up the near sideline, cut off by Nicholson. That'll be a good matchup. Mayers has a little bit of a size advantage. Here's a quick three for Carlin. That's good. Ryan Carlin missed his first one, but he makes his second one, and he puts the Monarchs on top 3-0 as they score at the 6:10 mark here in this opening quarter.
Now they're giving him a lot of room, and he'll take that shot. He can knock a bunch of them down in a row if he gets hot.
Other side, Brewer cut off on the drive. He'll kick it for Braxton Donovan. Guarded by Mayers. Drives in, and a tough foul on the drive as Jared Mayers will pick up his first, and that's a mismatch with Donovan at 5'10", working against the 6'6" senior, Jared Mayers.
Yeah, got to keep the bigs out of foul trouble, especially Jared.
Carson Jacobs is going to check in here in just a moment as Braxton Donovan with a couple of dribbles and fires on the free throw and knocks it down. He's a 78% free throw shooter, and the first point of the game for Hoisington comes with a 5:54 mark of this opening quarter as Carson Jacobs will check in for the Monarchs for the first time. Braxton Donovan, 5'10" senior, averages just shy of 6 points per contest, and he knocks down a pair of free throws. 3-2. After those two free throws, Monarchs lead is 1. Donovan then deflects a Ryan Carlin pass. Donovan kept it alive, but it's tracked down by Schulte, who got bumped. Stolen away by Nicholson, who puts his body into Schulte and finishes inside. Drew Nicholson with his first field goal following the turnover. And then the Monarchs with a turnover in the backcourt as Schulte shuffled his feet on the inbounds. So a quick little 4-0 run, plus the Monarchs now with their third turnover, and Coach Bill Mayer wants a timeout. Monarchs were not ready the second time around for that extended pressure, and Jackson shuffled his feet on the inbounds.
Yeah, just take a breath. It's all right. I mean, got that turnover real quick, but they just need to settle in. They've got them going, playing pretty good defense. Just a couple of mental mistakes here early.
Monarchs, by the way, in those home white uniforms, that's the number 2 seed. But again, lots of red in this gym. You feel like you're the away team, despite the fact that you're the home team on the scoreboard. In those home whites with the blue numbers trimmed in gray, Monarchs across the front. Meanwhile, Hoisington goes with those red road uniforms, white numbers, and Hoisington trimmed in black across the front. That's our uniform update presented by Phase 2. From business polos to team gear, your first choice should be Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery. No minimum order plus a quick turnaround time. Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery just off of Vine on 22nd Street next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. As the Monarchs with some good pressure forces Hoisington to use almost the entire 5 seconds to get it in. As they'll go with Haxton left side, spins, hangs, can't hit, too strong. Fight for the rebound, and Jackson Schulte able to muscle it away from Robinson, who's in for the first time in the ball game as Xavier comes in, and on the other end, Carlin has a shot swatted out of bounds. Last touch by Drew Nicholson, big 6-foot sophomore who averages a block a game, 6'5" sophomore, who averages a block a contest, has that one go out of bounds off of him, and the Monarchs keep possession.
Well, gave up a lot of size, but I like the drive to the rim.
Schulte looking inside. Monarchs had a mismatch with Carson Jacobs, and they still do with Robinson matched up on Carson, but can't quite get it on the inside. Lucas running the point in between the circles. He'll go right side for Schulte. Now they dump it for Carson. Carson, one dribble, forces up the shot, and it's too strong. Good idea as the rebound pulled out of there by Nicholson. Hoisington leading by 1 with under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter at 4-3 as they race into the front court. They'll play it off right side for Avery Brewer. Brewer is going to hand it off to Xavier Robinson, the 6-foot senior, and now to Braxton Donovan. Monarchs have 2 new faces ready to check in at the next dead ball. They trail 4-3. Nicholson has it. Nicholson working against Jack Johnson. Spins into the lane, got past Jack, and scores on the left low block. That'll be a tough matchup. Nicholson's extremely athletic at 6'5", and it's a 6-3 start for the Hoisington Cardinals. Nicholson has 4. And again, pressure. Monarchs nearly throw it away. Lucas Lang got bumped by Brewer, and that ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Avery Brewer. You're going to have to be physical. We saw if there's a theme so far in Hoisington, they're going to let you play a little bit.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that last night, and indications are we're going to see it again here early. Got to be strong with the basketball.
Carlin bounce pass in. Good bounce pass, and then Jacobs missed it. Grant Ginther, who's in for the first time, kept it alive and scores. Tough play by Grant Ginther inside off the offensive rebound, but he just stuck with it. 6-5. Monarchs back within 1. Braxton Donovan working himself wide open for a moment as they really don't have a post player on the floor. Mason Haxton has it right side. Ginther working against Nicholson, and he is being really physical, and there's a shove on Nicholson. He pushed off on Grant Ginther.
That was an easy call.
Grant was in his hip pocket the entire time, and the sophomore Nicholson, who asked for an explanation from the official, is upset, and Grant was in his hip pocket the whole time. That's a senior working against the sophomore, and Grant forces the turnover on the foul.
Well, Grant, we've talked about his energy coming off the bench since he's been able to come back. Always provides a spark, it seems like.
It's an offensive rebound, a bucket, and now a forced foul and a turnover. He'll drive into the lane, and they call him for an offensive foul as Braxton Donovan was able to rotate over and draw the foul. So that time, Braxton Donovan on the low block able to draw the offensive foul. And the Monarchs give it back. That's their 4th turnover, and it's the first Ginther foul. And for the first time comes Chase Robinson, a 6-foot sophomore for the Hoisington Cardinals. Cardinals with a 1-point lead at 6-5, 3:35 to go here in the opening quarter. Eddie Kreitzer checked in for the first time for the Monarchs a moment ago. Braxton Donovan working against the screen, got to the free throw line, kicks it back to Haxton left side, who got contacted, but no foul called as that ball was partially deflected, and Brady Kreitzer will pull down the miss. Looked like the Monarchs, Carson Jacobs got away with a foul as he contacted the ball handler. They get it into Carson, forces up another shot, missed it. They got his own rebound on the deflection and a held ball. The arrow will belong to Hoisington. Tell what the Monarchs' decision has been. Force it inside.
Well, they got mismatches in there. They just need to finish those plays because it's been there.
Monarchs with Jacobs, Ryan Carlin, Kreitzer, Ginther, and Lang, the 5 on the floor. Nicholson, Xavier, and Chase Robinson, Donovan, and Mason Haxton, the 5 on the floor for the Hoisington Cardinals. Around a Nicholson screen, and Donovan gives it up to him left side. Sophomore guarded tightly by Ginther. Will spin past him. Now play it to the baseline for Chase Robinson. And out of Haxton, calls out the play. Got a little space on a bump from Lang. Pulls up, missed the shot. Rebound tipped into the hands of Donovan. He had it poked away, and it's taken away by the Monarchs. Lang to the other end. Pulls up and can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Ginther kept it alive, and then it's tracked down by the Monarchs. And over and back. Lucas Lang with a good hustle as he couldn't quite corral the loose basketball as he went over and back. And the Monarchs will give it back on the turnover, but great hustle.
Yeah, I mean, there was not much he could do. All he was doing was just tracking the ball down. The other thing it kept it doing, if he doesn't hustle after the ball like that, they got it going the other way for an easy layup. So that's one of those turnovers you don't mind.
They'll check out. Lucas will get a pat on the back on that sideline for the hustle. Monarchs still down 1, though. 2:22 to go here in this opening quarter. Donovan was open for a 3. He'll put it on the floor, working against Carson Jacobs, and Carson sizing him up defensively. Here's a pass right side for Robinson. They've switched Haxton off on Kreitzer. He's trying to post up. He'll drive by Brady, and he hooked him, but they'll call Brady for a block. Kreitzer outsized by Haxton a little bit inside. It's 6 foot. Brady at about 5'7" picks up the foul. Hoisington doesn't have a post player. This is a tough matchup for the Monarchs. Because I think technically you consider Nicholson your post player, and Grant Ginther's guarding him, and now Kreitzer went over the top of Haxton and picks up his second, and then Brady with something afterwards, and a good senior move by Grant Ginther to go over and say something to Kreitzer. It was Brady went over the top and got a cheapie. So 2 quick fouls by Kreitzer, and Brady's going to have to check out. And Lucas Lang will check back in. 2:02 to go here in the first quarter. 6-5, Hoisington with a 1-point lead as they get into Xavier Robinson here in the corner. They'll swing it, working against Nicholson. Ginther fell down. Nicholson was open for a 3. Rebound down to Xavier Robinson on the strong rebound, and then he'll bank it home. On the long rebound, Xavier got it back and was able to finish inside his first field goal. It's 8-5, Hoisington with the lead. Monarchs break the pressure. Here's Carlin. He'll pull up left side and kiss it off the glass and score. So Ryan Carlin answers right back with 5, and an 8-7 after the Carlin field goal.
Yeah, great job with body control and pull up on the jumper from Carlin.
Donovan traveled with the top of the key. He faked the 3, and a good closeout by the Monarchs forces the 3rd Hoisington turnover. As the Monarchs will go to the bench. They'll bring Jared Mayers back into the contest. Jack Johnson, Hayden Brown is in for the first time. So the 5'7" sophomore checks in. Lang and Schulte, the 5 out there now for the Monarchs. Then in Hoisington extends their pressure, although they're switching it up a little bit. It's still a little 2-1 look. Is Lang able to get it to Schulte in the front court. Jackson, he's going to go into the lane, draw the foul, and they're going to call a foul on the floor first. It's a good call. He was able to draw the foul on, looks like Haxton was the one who picked up the foul. That'll be the first on Mason Haxton.
It really was a good call, but I had a feeling for a second the way he hesitated, he might call a charge, and that would have confused me a little.
There's a lob over the top for Jack Johnson on the inbounds to Mayers. Tried to get it into Hayden instead. Here's a free throw line elbow jumper that's way strong for Schulte, and a backside rebound down to Chase Robinson as Chase will play it up the floor to Xavier. Now back to Chase as the Robinson brothers work with the basketball. And here's a drive by Woodjack. Lost it. It's taken away. It'll be Hayden Brown and Lucas Lang going 2-on-2 up the floor, and Lucas has it blocked, but the official from behind calls a foul, and Lucas Lang's going to go to the free throw line. So they call Drew Nicholson for his second after the 4th Hoisington turnover, and Lucas Lang will go to the free throw line. His first trip to the line tonight.
The Monarchs running the break well there, and I tell you what, a tough pass on the thread to get it to him in the first place, but a good job with the catch and getting the foul.
That's a couple of 5'7" sophomores leading a little 2-on-2 for the Monarchs. That first free throw for Lucas rimmed out. He came in a 78% free throw shooter. At one point, he was up into the high 80s. Second one is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and we are tied at 8 with 53 seconds to go Here into this first half after the Lucas Lang free throw. Monarchs will bring Bryce Seib in for the first time. So the freshman Seib in off the bench as Coach Bill Mayer already going deep into his bench with a couple of young guards. Hoisington with Woodjack right side. A couple of dribbles for him on the crossover. Trying to work against Schulte. Now plays it for Robinson and Braxton Donovan. Game tied at 8. 30 seconds to go first quarter. Robinson directed in traffic, guarded by Hayden Brown. Pass left side. Haxton guarded by Bryce Seib. Haxton will drive in, cut off. Good defense by Bryce, forces the miss. Offensive rebound down to Robinson. Can't finish once. Chase got his own miss though, and we're going to get a foul inside. This will be on the Monarchs. I'm going to call it on Bryce Seib. So Seib, the freshman, will pick up the foul. Had good defense the first time, but Chase Robinson was able to pull down a couple of offensive rebounds and get fouled on the last one. 20.7 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Game tied at 8. Hoisington will key it in. Robinson's open, takes the short jumper, missed it badly, and Bryce Seib tracks down the rebound. The freshman Seib then draws a block in the backcourt on Braxton Donovan. So Coach Bill Mayer not afraid to go to his young guards on the 6th team foul, or making the 4th team foul, on Hoisington, as we've already seen Hayden Brown into the game, the sophomore, and now freshman Seib in as well.
Well, you talked about kind of different matchups that you don't typically see from this Hoisington team. I think he's just kind of filling it out and, using some good rotation.
Monarchs will play on the right side for Jackson Schulte. Game tied at 8 with under 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mayer's got his defender up in the air at the free throw line, trying to force it inside. Schulte came down with it, just flipped it up, then Jack Johnson with it, and he can't come up with it as we head to the end of the first quarter, tied at 8. On the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship of the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything, so can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Game tied at 8 as we head to the second quarter. Jonathan Slager, Dave Barber back with you from the Hoisington Activity Center. Monarchs, the home team on the scoreboard, and the Hoisington Cardinals, the visitors, as the Monarchs have it to start out this second quarter. And a break for the Monarchs as Braxton Donovan, falling out of bounds, touched the basketball as the Monarchs tried to force it inside to Grant Ginther. And again, Monarchs with Carlin, Jacobs, Schulte, Ginther, and Lang, the 5 on the floor. Lucas has it, baseline 3 that is off the mark, but Carson Jacobs down with a rebound, and Carson draws a double, and the Monarchs will reset the offense. Schulte has it right side against this Hoisington Cardinal defense. Lang's open left side, won't shoot it as Hoisington's in his zone. There's a skip pass for for Jackson Schulte. Now to Jacobs, finds Ginther, who splits the double team. Grant missed it, but Jacobs is there to pull down the rebound. The Monarchs just continue to attack the glass. Jacobs gives the Monarchs a 10-8 lead on the offensive rebound and the stick back. With 7:20 to play here in this first half.
That was a great job of keeping the play alive, and Jacobs with that nice finish.
Braxton Donovan wants a timeout. Turned around and looked at the official and asked for a timeout as he was on that left wing in front of the official. Not sure what that was about. They must have not liked the look they got out of the break on them by the Monarchs. So a timeout taken here. We'll keep it right here with 7:05 to go in this second quarter. 10-8. Monarchs with the lead. They're the highest seed remaining after Phillipsburg was upended by Smoky Valley earlier tonight in the first game of our night. And a little bit of a surprise, although Smoky Valley, a team that got to the state tournament a year ago, but not a lot of experience back, but they upended that Cardinal or that Phillipsburg team. Our game brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Midwest Energy, USA Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply, Ryzen Appliance, Steel Fabrications, Next Tech, and Discount Siding. So out of the timeout, it will be Cardinal basketball. As they'll key it in right in front of their own student section. It's a pretty good student section and a lot of red filling up the stands here at the Activity Center in Hoisington. Brewer working with the Woodjack, has it left side, skips it right side for Xavier Robinson, guarded by Ginther. Now they go to Chase Robinson. Chase cut off on the drive by Carlin. He'll spin back the other way, and it blocked by Jacobs, and it's taken away by the Monarchs as Lang will flip it ahead to Carlin. Ryan, they don't have numbers, had it knocked away. Ball's on the floor. Fight for it. Hoisington will come out of there with it. It's a turnover for the Monarchs as Robinson races into the front court, took it all the way to the bucket and laid it home. Game tied at 10 on the bucket by Chase Robinson, his first field goal.
You can see the speed in their transition when they have an opportunity. Hoisington with a fast break at TMP just couldn't get back.
Donovan tried to reach in and steal it away from Lucas Lang, but then the second offender who came over, Avery Brewer, reached in and committed the foul. That'll be the first on Brewer, the junior. That happened right in front of the Monarchs student section, who was involved early in this one during warm-ups with the Monarchs. 6:19 to play here in this first half. Game tied at 10. As Coach Mayer calls out the play from the sideline. Monarchs will get it into Ryan Carlin. Carlin missed Jacobs as Carson was posted up inside against Mason Haxton. And out in between the circles is Schulte. Jackson will run the offense. He'll take it right side around a screen from Lang. Got double teamed for a moment. Now Jacobs has it poked away and out of bounds. Official underneath. I don't think saw who was off of, but they will say it was off of Hoisington, and it will stay with the Monarchs. As Jacobs had it poked away.
Yeah, and he did a good job of selling that it was not off of him as well.
Schulte to key it in. He gets it in for Jacobs, who's going to be fouled as Xavier Robinson reached in from behind. Carson with a good seal on a screen, able to draw the foul. That's the first on Xavier Robinson. Both teams now with 6:03 to go here in the second quarter. Game tied at 10. It's Jackson Schulte to key it into the corner for Ryan Carlin. Back to Jackson, left side on the baseline. Finds Lang, and Lucas will take a peek at Coach Mayer on the sideline. Here comes a double team from Brewer. Carlin was open, won't shoot it. Instead, Ryan's going to slide into the lane, and the floater will bounce all around the rim, and it's off the mark. Had a good look at it before Haxton down with a rebound. And Mason will race into the front court. Left side for Brewer. Now back to Mason Haxton with it. Haxton between the legs. Working against Lang, had it poked away, and a late foul called on Lang on the reach-in, and it's the 7th Monarch foul.
Well, a little bit of a bump there. Pretty good defense he was playing, but just caught enough of a bump to draw the foul.
So the foul on Lang will be Lucas's first. Monarchs will bring Grant Ginther and Carson Jacobs out as Jared Mayers and Jack Johnson both come in, and Monarch coaching staff telling Ryan Carlin to shoot that last time out as he was open on that left wing, just trying to drive in and try and draw the short jumper as Haxton knocks down the first free throw. Mason, the 6-foot sophomore, their second leading scorer, over 14 points a game. And with 5:37 to go here in this first half, that free throw puts Hoisington back on top. They lead 11-10. Second free throw is off the mark and tracked down by Lucas Lang, who's got a couple of early rebounds here in this one. 5:30 to play in the first half. Monarchs down one at 11-10. Carlin with it left side. Finds Jackson Schulte out of Lang as they work to the right side. Jack Johnson's open, finds Ryan Carlin. He'll set his feet and fire and bury it. Ryan Carlin with his second three of the first half puts the Monarchs on top by 2. He's got 8, 13-11.
And that's exactly why Coach told him, you got that shot, take it.
Brewer with it on the right side. Monarch student section getting a little bit louder on that far sideline as Braxton Donovan will give it up to Robinson, who directs traffic. Working against Jack Johnson. He'll spin left side, draw the double team, and blocked by Jared Mayers, and it's taken away by the Monarchs. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Monarchs with a 2-point lead in the basketball, and then Johnson had it knocked away, and then a travel called on the Hoisington Cardinals as Braxton Donovan got a little bit tied up down there. Monarchs to key it in. So get it over the top. Here's Jackson Schulte, slides in and hits the little runner. 15-11 on the Jackson Schulte runner with 4:35 to play here in this first half. Other end, Brewer can't shoot it straight on. And now a little drive by Brewer again. That pass nearly too tall. With 4:18 and counting here in this second quarter. There's a little spin, and the jumper is good for Ryan Woodjack. His first field goal, 15-13, 4:05 to go here in this first half as the Monarchs lead by 2. Posting up is Mayers inside, banked it home with the left hand. Jared Mayers banks home that shot at 17-13, his first field goal. 3:50 and counting here in this first half.
So quick to the basket with the catch from Mayers. There's no way they're stopping that.
And here's a little shove that got away inside, and now they're going to get Lucas Lang on the retaliation. Mason Haxton got away with a shove on the inside, and then Lucas Lang kind of pushed right back, and the official tells Coach Mayer we'll watch it, and so it will stay with the Monarchs.
I mean, he got thrown down in the lane.
So that'll be the second on Lang. As to the free throw line will go Mason Haxton.
The Monarchs, number 14, Brady Kreitzer. And for the Cardinals, number 24, Jacob Speck.
(17-13). Monarchs with a 4-point lead, 3:35 to go here in this first half, and rattled home the first free throw. Mason Haxton with his second point of the game. He's 2 of 3 at the line. That makes it 17-14 as Haxton rattled home the first free throw. Second one halfway down and out, and Jack Johnson skies for his second rebound of the contest. So the Monarchs lead 17-14 with 3.5 to go here in this second quarter. A little zone look here from Hoisington as Brady Kreitzer's back into the game, as is Hayden Brown. Hayden will go to the short corner and have it stolen away. Good play by Jacob Speck to force the Monarch turnover. Their 7th, now 8th of the contest. Hoisington back in the front court, down 3 as we close in on 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Left side, Braxton Donovan with it. Specked out straight on. Now he'll swing it right side for Brewer. Brewer trying to force it inside. Instead they'll go to Donovan. And left side for Speck, who surveys the defense guarded by Mayers. Short corner for Robinson and right back to Speck. 2:50 and counting second quarter. Brewer got away with a shuffle to the feet at the top of the key. Now to Donovan with it. 2:40 to play here in the second. Back to Mason Haxton. Haxton kicks it out and he's out of control. They'll call him for a charge as he ran through Jared Mayers. The 6'6" senior stands in tall and draws the offensive foul.
Yeah, and that's the way he goes in out of control. He's done that more than once tonight. You come up and help on that weak side, you're going to be able to draw 1 or 2 of those.
6 turnover for the Hoisington Cardinals here in the first half. So the Monarchs lead at 17-14. During this little run, they got a 3 from Ryan Carlin, a Jackson Schulte runner, and then Jared Mayers with a bucket on the inside as well. Kreitzer picked up his dribble to the high post, gives it off for Johnson. Jack knifes through, can't get it to go. Mayers down with a rebound. He gets tied up, misses the shot, and then Jack Johnson, among a crowd of 3 red shirts, is fouled on the putback. And the thing that you notice about that is that Jack Johnson at 6'1" towers above every one of the red Cardinals on the floor.
Yeah, there's a lot of length inside, and right now the Monarchs are doing a pretty good job of taking advantage of it. Not only trying to work it inside, but when it's coming off the rim, they're attacking that glass hard.
Second foul on Avery Brewer. Jack's first free throw rattles home. First point of the game for Jack Johnson. Averages right around 4 a game, and the Monarchs lead is 4 at 18-14.
Talked about their aggressiveness. That's 8. I have them for offensive rebounds in this first half.
Jack Johnson spins the ball. Second free throw good as well. Jack knocks him in. Came in a 51% free throw shooter, but he buries a pair, and the Monarchs lead is 5 with 2:22 to play here in this first half at 19-14. Bryce Seib returns to the Monarch lineup as they extended the pressure just a little bit and now will back off. Jacob Specht with it. We see Holt Hansling, a 5'7" sophomore, in for the first time for the Cardinals. Braxton Donovan has it, guarded by Seib. He'll take it to the right side. Little crossover, tried to back Seib down. Here's a pass deflected and stolen. Greg Ginther jumped the passing lane, and he had it taken right back by Jacob Specht, and Hanslick threw it away. So 2 turnovers on that possession for Hoisington. Seib's open on the right side. Bryce won't shoot as they come into the front court with 1:45 to play here in the first half. Monarch lead is 5 at 19-14. Carlin will call out the play in between the circles. Ryan Senior plays it left side for Brady Kreitzer. Now to Bryce Seib. Seib fakes one way, goes back to Ginther. Grant cut off on the drive, flips it out for Carlin, but Ryan bobbled it for a moment on a pass that was a little hot from Ginther. Ginther ball above his head, they'll dump it inside and it's stolen away. Just too tall for Carson Jacobs and taken away by Chase Robinson. Into the front court races Braxton Donovan. Back to Robinson. Robinson won't shoot it. Kicks it out for Woodjack. Woodjack drives into the lane on Carlin. Kicks it right wing. Here's Chase Robinson. One dribble, picked it up. Kicks it for Jacob Specht. Guarded by Carson Jacobs. Now to Hanslick, and he threw it in and out of Jacob Specht's hands. That was a fastball. It didn't need to be. It's the 9th Hoisington turnover. So they've had to go to their bench a little bit as well. Have the Cardinals bringing in Hanslick, the sophomore, who doesn't play a whole lot, and as does Specht. They only, both of them have now played in 14 games, 14 of their 21 games.
Nicholson and Axton both been on the bench for a while now, and that's half their offense.
Dealing with that foul trouble, so the Monarchs here will swing it around, play it for Schulte. Jackson drives in, got some contact, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Braxton Donovan was able to get in the right position and force the charge on Jackson Schulte. That's the 9th team foul. It's the second on Schulte. And now Jace Wentling will check in for the Monarchs as well. So Monarchs have played all but one on their bench in this one so far. With 43 seconds to go here in this first half. Monarchs lead is 5 at 19-14. There's a pass to the high post for Woodjack. Woodjack pulls up and knocks down the jumper. Tough jumper for Woodjack. 19-16. Monarchs with all the way to the floor, or front court, and inside for Jace Wentling, who had it blocked out of bounds. Looked like Woodjack may have got a piece of that too, as Jace Wentling had his shot knocked out of bounds.
No, credit to Woodjack for getting back on that, but I like, again, good transition by the Monarchs.
Official not exactly pleased with Carson Jacobs and Chase Robinson at this moment as they got tied up. Now they post up Carlin. Ryan flips it up and scores on the left low block. Ryan Carlin is into double figures. 21-16, 10 for Carlin. Double figures now for the 12th time on the season with 8 seconds to go in the first half. Ball nearly stolen as Carson Jacobs knocked it away from Xavier Robinson, and it stays with the Cardinals. 4 seconds to play in the first half. 21-16, Monarchs with the lead. As Hoisington will key it in with Woodjack in the corner, right in front of that Hoisington student section. And he bobbled it. It's taken away by Seib. Bryce from 3, banks it home! Seib beats the buzzer! 24-16. Monarchs go into the halftime break, leading by 8. Thanks to the steal and the 3 by the freshman, Bryce Seib. 24-16. Monarchs lead at the break on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship of the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at HayesChevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty.
Welcome back into the Hoisington Activity Center. Jonathan Swigert, Dave Barber back with you as we are just about ready to get this third quarter underway. The TMP boys on top of Hoisington 24-16 with a winner advancing to take on Smoky Valley in tomorrow's boys championship game here from Hoisington. Real quickly, we'll check in on some area teams at the Waukene sub-state there in Class 3A. Central Plains boys leading Stockton 59-19. One girls final for you. The Hayside girls come up short in their matchup with Goddard, falling 38-33 on the road there in Goddard as they see their season come to an end, and a tough loss there. Had one more to get to you as other score update for you in girls action. Trigo leading Oberlin after one. That's actually the first half. They lead at halftime 23-11. And again, that part of that two-way Leota sub-state. Also, Quinter boys. They're matching up with Osborne there at 1A and sub-state as well. Osborne leads by 6, 27-21. Our scoreboard update brought to you by HaysPost.com. We start out the second half with Hoisington with a basketball, shooting down to our left here in this second half, down in front of their bench with the Monarchs leading by 8 at 24-16. It's Nicholson working against the Monarchs. Jack Johnson drives in, draws a foul, and a chance here for a three-point play. So they waste no time getting it to the 6'5 sophomore Drew Nicholson, who works a foul and a chance here at a three-point play.
Yeah. Johnson was trying to stick with him hard. Thought it was pretty good defense, but Buck picked up that foul.
And he'll convert on the three-point play. Jack has a first foul of the ball game, and it's 24-19 in favor of the Monarchs. We played 15 seconds into the third. Schulte has it right side, now to Ryan Carlin. Surveys the defense, finds Jack Johnson with it. Out of Lucas Lang. Lucas one dribble, then back to Schulte. Schulte to Carlin. Ryan won't shoot it. Finds Jack Johnson as they run a little weave, top of the key. Out of Schulte. Schulte's going to jack up a three and knock it down. He kind of hesitated and got the defense to sag back and knock down his first three. Schulte with 5, 27-19.
When the defense leaves you got to make them pay. Good job by Schulte.
Monarch student section again in a full voice to our opposite side of the gym with 7:08 to go here in this third quarter. Brewer, little hesitation on the dribble, almost traveled with it as he pulled up, working against Schulte. Now it's Nicholson, drives in again, forces up the shot and scores. Drew Nicholson with back-to-back field goals. He has 9 now in the contest, and it's 27-21, working against Jack Johnson. Carlin dumps it underneath. Mayers catches it and tried to go right back up and finish without collecting himself, and the rebound after the miss down to Nicholson as Nicholson works against Johnson. He's going to drive in, got a little push, and then has a shot blocked. They call him for travel before the shot was blocked. He tried to do that little drop step turn, a little pivot, as he turned his back to the Monarch defender, and he's called for the travel.
Yeah, I got the travel. Might have lowered his shoulder a little too, but he did take an extra step with that drop step in between.
6.5 to go, third quarter. Coach Mayer will bring Jared Mayers out and allow Carson Jacobs to come back in. They'll post up Carson. Carson into the double team, fires up the shot, too strong, and Nicholson down with a rebound. Nicholson has 3 rebounds, all in this quarter, as Hoisington will bring it in the front court. Donovan's going to pull a 3 in and out, and the rebound down to Jackson Schulte with Avery Brewer on his back. Schulte has 4 rebounds, and then he's fouled into the front court, right near the giant Cardinal logo at midcourt. Avery Brewer reached in and committed the foul. It's the third on Avery Brewer. And now Jack Johnson will check out, and Grant Ginther checks in for the Monarchs. Monarchs can bring 4 bigs into the game and work against Hoisington. With 6 minutes to play in the third, Monarchs Lucas Lang left side into the front court with Carlin. Ryan surveys the defense. The high post for Carson Jacobs. Carson right side for Lucas Lang. Out of Jackson Schulte and Ryan Carlin. Carlin, ball with a ball fake now to Lang and right side for Schulte. Carlin had flashed, they missed him underneath. Grant Ginther will drive in, missed the left-handed layup, and then Carson Jacobs with a little bit of contact on Woodjack with the rebound, but as Carlin nearly stole it away from Haxton, here's a drive, and the layup is good. Haxton spun away from the defense, and we get a timeout taken on the floor by Hoisington. Haxton has a 4 in the game as Carson Jacobs tried to slide over and draw the offensive foul. Instead, it's a 27-23 lead for the Hoisington Cardinals with 5.5 to go here in this third quarter. So Woodjack, after that rebound, able to force it ahead, and Haxton with the bucket. Haxton dealt with foul trouble in that first half. He had 2, but able to get a bucket here, and in fact, Hoisington, after being down 8, is pulled back within 4 at 27-23. And have outscored the Monarchs 7-3 here during this run. 27-23. 5:28 to play in the third. Our game brought to you apart by Lewis Automotive Group, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, and Dave's Auto Repair. Also brought to you by High Plains Farm Credit, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Ellis County Abstract and Title Company, and State Glass Company. Out of the timeouts, Hoisington with Nichols, Haxton, Brewer, Donovan, and Woodjack, the 5 on the floor. Monarchs with Ginther, Jacobs, Ryan Carlin, Lang, and Schulte. So go to Ryan here on the right side. Can't force it inside. Instead, Lang has it left wing. And out of the baseline, Grant thought about a 3, faked it, drives in, and they say he stepped out of bounds. But I think we're going to get a foul before he stepped out of bounds. Yep. They'll call a block on Mason Haxton, who has 3.
Foul number 4, Mason Haxton, his third.
Grant Maya got bailed out, although he did force the issue, and Haxton was out of position. Monarchs will keep possession of the basketball. 5:13 to go in the third, lead by 4 at 27-23. They key it in. Carlin, quick trigger 3, good! Ryan Carlin with a quick trigger 3. As he's able to get it on the left side, he's got 13. It's 30-23 after the Ryan Carlin 3.
Senior having a big night.
Just under 5 minutes to go now here in this third quarter. As they'll swing it. Woodjack got up into the air now to Haxton. Haxton working on Lang with those 3 fouls. Got the defender up into the air and can't kiss it off the glass. And Carson Jacobs is fouled on the rebound. Carson with a big, strong rebound that time. He has 3 boards in the game, and the foul called on Hoisington will be on Avery Brewer, and that is his 4th. So Brewer picks up 4 with 4:45 to go in the third.
That's a big foul. And then, like you mentioned, Carson Jacobs with a huge rebound there. Strong going off the glass.
4:40 and counting here in this third quarter. Monarchs lead is 7. Here's Ginther. Grant, little hesitation. Now to Jacobs. Back to Carlin. Grant got pushed as he was trying to work away from the basketball. Jacobs turned into the defender and still scores. He turned right into Drew Nicholson on that left low block and then forced a shot up anyway. 4 for him. Monarchs lead is 9 at 32-23. Other end 3 misses everything, and Carson pulls down the rebound. He'll lead the break up the floor to Lang. Lucas got the defender up in the air, and a foul on Mason Haxton.
That Haxton's 4th?
It is third? Haxton's 3rd. Yeah, you're right. It is his 4th.
Wow, another big one.
Yep, it is his 4th. Monarchs have really forced the issue, and Haxton has his shorts rolled up incorrectly. I think the officials have told him once to fix it. As they told him to fix it again here a moment ago. Jacob Speck, a 5'10 junior, will check in here for the first time for Hoisington. Monarchs lead is 9. This is their largest lead. Here's a lob over the top. Carson Jacobs with a catch, can't bank it home. Bullies his way inside, gets the offensive rebound, missed it. And then as him and Ginther were battling inside with the Hoisington Cardinals, Carson goes over the top. Got away with it once, but just a little too over aggressive as he missed the shot inside. He still has 5 rebounds in the contest.
Well, he's had a pretty good stretch here this last couple of minutes with a basket, a few rebounds, helping the Monarchs out right here.
Nicholson into the front court. He's got to carry the weight for the Cardinals. As Braxton Donovan will take a straight on 3, and it's good. Braxton Donovan has 5. And it's 32-26 after the Donovan 3 with 3:50 and counting as Brady Kreitzer's back in for the Monarchs. He's running the point. Ginther has it. He'll swing it left side for Jackson Schulte. Right back to Kreitzer. Brady to Carlin. Ryan got free. 3. Yes! He buried another one. Ryan Carlin with his 3rd of the contest. He has 16 in the ball game. 35-26. After the Ryan Carlin 3, other end, Specht along 2, no, and Jackson Schulte down with a rebound. Schulte will race into the front court, working against Robinson, slipped by him, throws it up, has it blocked by Nicholson. It's taken away by Hoisington. Nicholson into the end, gets fouled in the open court as Ryan Carlin tried to reach in and steal it away from the big 6'5" sophomore, but instead it'll be a foul on Ryan. Ryan Carlin already was 16 in the contest.
Yeah, he is unconscious tonight, playing active on both ends. I know he picked up the foul there, but that was, again, trying to slow the offense down for Hoisington.
Monarchs lead by 9 at 35-26. They bring in Jack Johnson, Jared Mayers, and Lucas Lang. So they bring 3 new faces into the game as Braxton Donovan will key it in as he gets it to Nicholson and the sophomore, and now they'll set up their offenses. Braxton Donovan guarded by Jared Mayer straight on. Finds Specht with it. Specht in between the circles. He directs traffic for Nicholson right side, guarded by Jack Johnson. Fakes the 3. Now gives it up to Donovan. He thought about a 3. Wide open is Specht underneath. He'll rise and fire. First field goal for Jacob Specht. He only averages a point a game. 35-28. Monarchs with the lead as Lang raced into the front court. 2:40 to go in the third. Monarchs lead is 7. As Kreitzer working against Robinson. Will play it for Johnson and out right wing for Ryan Carlin. Backdoor lob. Mayers, tough catch, and he lays it up with the left hand. Jared Mayers with 4. 37-28 on the bucket for Mayers with 2:25 to go here in this third quarter. Monarchs again lead is by 9.
Kind of looked like a jack in the box as he elevated above everybody on the catch and the nice soft touch on the putback.
2:10 to go here in the third. 9-point Monarch lead. Hoisington right side for Chase Robinson. Trying to get it inside to Nicholson. Monarchs bring a quick double, and he'll spin to the baseline, miss the shot. Got his own rebound, will force up a second one. This one doesn't go, and it's tipped into the hands of Lucas Lang. Good defense on the double. Now the Monarchs look to run. Kreitzer's open left side. Brady forces it into Mayers against the double team. Splits it and scores. Back-to-back field goals for Jared Mayers, who has 6. 39-28 as Mayers just went right through the double team. 1:40 and counting in the third. Monarchs lead by 11. Specht on a kick out. Braxton Donovan another 3. This will skip off. Backside rebound for Robinson. Got the defender up into the air, and Specht is free for the layup. Specht has 4 off to the offensive rebound. So Monarchs will bring it to the front court. It's 39-30. Carlin, good again! Ryan Carlin buries his 4th of the game. 42-30 as Carlin continues to rain in threes. Carlin with 19.
Nobody wake him up.
1 minute to go in the third. Specht into the lane. It's going to be fouled by Mayers, and Jared didn't need to do it as he overreached that time against the defender, or against the offensive player, Specht, but Mayers just his second. Ryan Carlin's previous high was 19. He has 19 in 3 quarters in this one tonight on 4 threes. Free throw for Specht will rattle off. That one hung on the front iron, but just wouldn't drop. This is the first free throw attempt of the season for Jacob Specht, as Ryan Woodjack returns to the line, returns to the game for Hoisington. Second Specht free throw, and it misses everything. Monarchs will get it back, up by 12 at 42-30, which is their largest lead of the game. Specht will check out. Mason Haxton returns to the lineup. He has 4. Their second leading scorer at 14 points a game. They bring him back in with those 4 personal fouls, so taking a gamble here late in the third. Carlin with it left side. Out of Brady Kreitzer. Straight on will draw Nicholson. Now they find Jack Johnson. Jack on the left low block. Spun into the double team. Forced it up anyway and scores. Jack Johnson has 4. 44-30 on the bucket for the Monarchs. Jack Johnson with 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They lead by 14. Here's a Haxton pull-up. This is off the mark. Ryan Carlin tips it to himself as Ryan will pull down another rebound. Give him 2 in the contest. Lang up the left side with 14. As Carlin will take a peek at Coach Mayer on the sideline. Bounce pass for Lucas Lang. Left wing 3. Too strong. Mayer's down with the offensive rebound. Kicks it for Kreitzer with 4-3 on the way. This one's too strong, and Nicholson down with a rebound, and that is how the third quarter comes to an end. Ryan Carlin with a game-high 19 on 4 threes. He scored 9 in the quarter, in that third quarter, to help his team lead by 14. Back in 1 minute on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
Monarchs lead by 14 as we welcome you back inside the Hoisington Activity Center. Norfolk Swagger Dave Barmer back with you as the Monarchs led by the senior Ryan Carlin, who has 19, has built a 14-point lead. He's straight on for another 3, and he knocked another one down. Ryan Carlin with his 5th 3 of the contest. Give him 23 in the ball game. 47-30 on the Ryan Carlin 3 just into the 4th quarter.
Game of his life right now. Carlin is just and you know they're going when they're off his hand.
And here's a block shot on the other end, and Carson Jacobs is going to be called for the foul. A drive by Woodjack. And Carson, unfortunately, will get called for the foul. He was in pretty good position, but I'll say he got maybe a little bit of the body.
Yeah, it had to be the body. It was pretty, he was well over the top of it, so he might have got him with the body, though.
As Woodjack will knock down the first free throw, 5 in the game for Woodjack. Just a 58% free throw shooter. 47-31 with 7:30 to play here in this ball game. Monarchs lead is 16. Second one is good, and it's a 15-point Monarch lead at 47-32. Monarchs with Lang in the backcourt working against Woodjack. Little hesitation, and now a foul called on Woodjack. He bodied him up for about 15 to 20 feet, and the official let it go. But then as he got on the front court, Woodjack will be hit with that foul. It's his first, team's 5th. So Monarchs, Jackson Schulte to key it in. Schulte a bounce pass to Carson Jacobs. Quick little double team, and he'll give it up for Lucas Lang. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Monarchs lead is 15. Around a Jackson Schulte screen lane, picked up his dribble. Now to Ryan Carlin, who missed a 3, but we get a foul before the Carlin 3. Jackson Schulte set a screen, and that time Braxton Donovan went through the screen to pick up his second. It's the 16th foul, so Monarchs will get it in again to Carson Jacobs, and now Lang will set up the Monarch offense. We close in on 7 minutes to go on this one. Carlin, he'll swing it left side for Schulte. Out of Grant Ginther. Ginther jumps it inside for Jacobs. Carson goes to the baseline, can't get it to go home, and the rebound cleared out of there by Woodjack, who nearly had it stolen away by Jacobs. So pressure into the backcourt. Carson had a look on a drop step, couldn't convert. Nicholson in the front court, guarded by Ginther. The 6'5" sophomore picked up his dribble, swings it straight on. Woodjack goes to work on Lang. A little bit of elbow, might have caught him in the face. And no call in the lane. It's Woodjack, a little flailing elbow that time. 6:35 to go here in this fourth quarter. Xavier Robinson has it. He'll drive the baseline. Able to get it to Woodjack. Right back to Robinson in the lane. Steps through. Kicks it for Chase Robinson on the left side. Chase working against Carlin. Drives in over Jacobs. Missed the shot. Ryan Carlin kept it alive into the hands of Lucas Lang. And then the Monarchs throw it away. Xavier Robinson stole it. He'll find Chase underneath. And Robinson lays it home. Monarchs had played great defense to force the ball back into their hands, but then they turn it over on the outlet pass, and they're down now 13 are the Hoisington Cardinals with a timeout at 47-34.
That point in the game, they just don't want to let up right now. They're just got things going really well, got a nice, comfortable lead. Cannot afford to let up right now.
6:11 to go here in the fourth. Our game brought to you in parts by Thomas More Prep, Marion High. Also brought to you by Field Abstract and Title, Roof Masters, Jeter Law Firm, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Adams Brown Barron and Ball, High Plains Roofing, and Redeem Design. So if you're the Monarchs, the aggressive style of Ryan Carlin, who's got 5 threes in this one, a new career high 23. Make it a new career high 22 after that 5th three. Got to keep attacking with 6:11 to go here in this one. Now pressure from Hoisington, and the Monarchs inbound in the backcourt with Lang. Lucas on a pass from Schulte. Work against Robinson, and a little cheap foul on Chase Robinson. I'm not sure why he fouled on the 17th foul now. He didn't need to. A 6:05 to go here. Didn't move his feet. Now Lucas Lang's headed back to the free throw line.
Free throws are going to be big for the Monarchs. There's a lot of time left in this game. That wasn't intentional, I don't believe. Awful early to start fouling at this point, but still, got to make them count.
TMP in the bonus at 6:05 here in the fourth, and a little shooter's roll that time from Lucas Lang as it skipped off the back iron and fell. Lang makes the front end of a 1-and-1. Monarch lead is 48-34. With 6:05 to go here in this fourth quarter. Monarchs bring Jared Mayers back into the contest. And Lang will shoot one more. Lucas' second one, Rams home as well. Lang with 3 all at the free throw line of the game, 49-34. So we close in on 6 minutes to go here in the contest. Into the front court, Nicholson had it poked away. Ryan Carlin on the double team helped knock that ball away, and it's another turnover for Hoisington. Having for 11 so far on this one as Lang will race into the front court. Monarchs lead is 49-34. Carlin races to the left side, picked up his dribble, finds Grant Ginther. Ginther one dribble, hands it off for Lang, around a screen, bounce pass to Mayers. Jared, little ball fake, got his defender up into the air, can't finish, but Grant Ginther skies for the offensive rebound, and he goes up and finishes. The senior Grant Ginther with a huge offensive rebound. Give him 4, 51-34 on the Grant Ginther offensive rebound of the layup.
He just outworked everybody.
Inside, Mason Haxton able to get free on the low block, and Haxton will score 6 for him, 51-36. Monarchs with 5:10 to go here in this one have the lead by 15 again. Carlin into the front court, finds Schulte as they had brought a double team quickly. Now to Grant Ginther. They'll swing it left side for Schulte under 5 minutes to play. Here's a double from Hoisington. Robinson bumped Jackson Schulte at the timeline, and now he'll drive by Carlin. Got Mayers underneath, who scores, and he's going to be fouled with a chance at a three-point play. Mayers got free, laid it home, and they call a foul on Drew Nicholson with 3. 8 for Jared Mayers, 53-36. Monarchs, Grant Ginther will check out. His teammates with a good round of applause for Grant.
Flexes his muscles a little, and I mean, that's the way he played, so you go ahead and flex him, young man.
That's right, he earned that with that offensive rebound and the putback. Mayer's second free throw for Mayers is too strong, so it's 53-36 as Hoisington will bring it into the front court. Chase Robinson thought about a step back three. Now finds Braxton Donovan. He'll fire a left wing three. That was halfway down and out. And the rebound down to Jackson Schulte in the backcourt. Jackson was triple teamed. He's able to get it out to Lucas Lang. Now the Monarchs need to hurry to get it into the front court. And they do with Lucas. Right side. 4:25 and counting in the fourth quarter. Monarchs with the lead. Schulte working against Robinson. Drives in. Got to the block. Finds Jack Johnson, who will drive in and score. Tough play on the right side for Jack, who has 6. 55-36. Monarchs with the lead. Axton trying to go to work on Lang. Spins on him with a drop step, and he's going to score. Oh, they're going to call a foul before the... Oh, they did count the basket. So the official does count it. He said he kind of looked like he called it on the floor, but then he gave him a little bit of the continuation. So they do say the basket counts. So it's 55-38. And Mason Haxton will go to the free throw line. And I'll give the official credits. He quickly explained that he may have made a mistake. As he said he did call it on the floor, as the free throw is good. As Haxton now with 9 in the contest. 55-39. Coach Mayer wants to take the timeout. His team leading by 16. 55-39. They get a full timeout. 4:04 to go here into this one. The winner of this one will get the 5 seed Smoky Valley tomorrow afternoon. And that is a 3:30 tip here from Hoisington, with the chance of some winter weather impacting the region tomorrow afternoon to the evening. They've moved those finals up to 2 and 3:30 here at the Hoisington Activity Center.
You might want to say that again, the number 5 seed Smoky Valley, because I'm not sure a whole lot of people were expecting that tonight.
Yeah, and I know we got a chance to watch Smoky Valley. They're a physical team, and so whoever gets out of this game will have a tough task against that Smoky Valley Viking team, who did take down the Phillipsburg Panthers. They were the number 1 seed here in the sub-state. Also coming in ranked in Class 3A as well. They've been ranked all season long in Class 3A. That final coaches rankings had Phillipsburg Panthers ranked number 3. But they are upended by Smoky Valley, the 5 seed, who beat 2 MCL teams to get to the finals tomorrow. Norton in Norton, and then Phillipsburg here in Hoisington.
Well, thinking back to pregame, we talked about how important it would be for them just to relax and play basketball. And this, especially the second half, has that feel for them.
Bryce Seib checks in as Bryce will key it in for the Monarchs. He'll get it into Ryan Carlin in the backcourt. He'll drive right by the defender, Wood Jack, into the front court, play it right side for Jackson Schulte with under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. As Carlin Seib, who banked in that three right before half. He'll kick it right side. They miss Jack Johnson wide open, but Schulte going to try and play keep away with 3:45 to go here in this one. Schulte has it right side. Carlin was open on the backside. Don't throw it to him. Instead, they'll go to Seib. Bryce in between the circles. Spins, plays it left side for Carlin, who draws a double team. He'll split it. Got fouled. No call as he fell to the ground. The Monarchs will lose it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Monarchs. Ryan Carlin split the double team, and it sure looked like a Hoisington Cardinal reached in and bumped him, but instead it'll be a turnover for the Monarchs. 13 in the game. With 3:33 to play here in the fourth quarter. 55-39. Monarchs with the lead. Braxton Donovan into the front court. Working against Bryce Seib. Picked up his dribble, kicks it left side for Haxton. He'll drive in. Haxton got all the way to the bucket, got bumped by Lang, and Lucas is going to pick up the foul. He couldn't quite convert on the layup. As we'll see free throws now for Mason Haxton. Haxton was the one who converted that three-point play there in that third quarter, as he'll go back to the free throw line. Lucas picks up his fourth foul, and Haxton knocks down the first free throw. 10 for the sophomore Mason Haxton, who scored in double figures now 18 times, and it's 55-40. Monarchs stay with that same five out there as Haxton will go to the free throw line, and the second free throw rattles home, and now they'll sub Haxton out of the game and bring Xavier Robinson back in. Haxton with 11. He had 21 in the win over Russell in that semifinals.
Well, they're switching him offense or defense right now to save him on the foul trouble.
And the Monarchs are going to draw a foul on the left sideline as Ryan Carlin is able to get around Woodjack, and they call Woodjack on a block on the sideline. Somehow Ryan tippy-toed the sideline until the official called a block on Ryan Woodjack. It'll be the second on him, and it's the 9th on the Cardinals. And so Ryan Carlin will go to the free throw line. This is the first trip for him in the line tonight. He has 22 in the game. So he'll shoot the first of a 1-and-1 here. First free throw is good. Ryan Carlin with a career high 23 as he just keeps adding to his total. 56-40. With 3:19 to play in this ball game. Second Carlin free throw, both of them nothing but net. 24 for Ryan, 57-40. Monarchs with the lead. Haxton in the front court, had it knocked away by Carlin. Ball's on the floor, it's saved to Nicholson, who will pull up, miss the jumper. Rebound fought for, and Bryce Seib got hit on the battle for the rebound. And Bryce kind of looking at the official like, I committed the foul. I'm the one who got hit with an elbow. Instead, Chase Robinson is going to repair free throws. He got fouled. I have no doubt he got fouled on the rebound. He wasn't shooting when he got fouled. Instead, Seib will pick up his second, and 2 free throws for Robinson. And he knocks down the first one. 57-41 after the first Chase Robinson free throw. Robinson has 5. Monarchs will bring Grant Ginther back into the contest as he'll replace Jack Johnson. Ryan Woodjack, the sophomore, also returned to the Hoisington lineup. With 3:08 to go here in this one. 57-42. Second free throw is good as he'll make it 57-43 on a pair of free throws. Monarchs get it into Carlin in the backcourt. He's double teamed, and we'll get a kick ball. So that Hoisington did get the deflection on the kick. Monarchs will key it in again with Seib in the backcourt. Seib to key it in with Ryan Carlin. Draws a double team, and as it's stolen away, as Woodjack dove to save it, gets it to Nicholson, who drives in and finishes on the layup. Drew Nicholson into double figures with 11, 57-45, with 2:51 to go here in the ball game. Monarchs able to get it in. It's Carlin with a head of steam. Ryan got fouled from behind before he was able to get the layup to go, as they'll call a hold on Hoisington. And Ryan Carlin in the 10th team foul as Ryan Woodjack reached in and committed the foul. And it is the 10th team foul. Officials wanted to make sure. It's the 3rd on Woodjack. And Carlin's first free throw is good. 25 in the game for Ryan Carlin. 58 to 45. Carlin has scored 5 in a row. Second Carlin free throw, good as well. 59-45 on a pair of Ryan Carlin free throws, so gives him 26 in the contest. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Monarchs with the lead of 16. Nicholson drives in, slides past the defender and scores. Drew Nicholson with 13. Side again to key it in. He'll just bounce it into Lucas Lang and then play it up the floor. Schulte gets 3-on-1. Jackson left side for Ginther as a block from behind. Ryan Woodjack with his first block, and then the ball is out of bounds off of Mason Haxton, who couldn't hang on to it.
No, this isn't going to, the Hoisington team is not going to go away. The 12-point lead, you're going to have to take care of your possessions. Be strong with the basketball each and every time.
59-47. Monarchs had led by 17 a moment ago at 57-40. Syme, the freshman, draws a double team. Now he tries to split it, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Hoisington.
Which one?
I think it's going to be on 5. They're going to catch a break. I don't think they'll call it on Haxton. They won't. It'll be on Ryan Woodjack. And so now that's 4 on Woodjack, so you can add him to the list of Mason Haxton, who has 4. And Bryce Syme will shoot 2. First Bryce Syme free throw is good. The freshman with 4 in the game. 60-47 on his first varsity free throws of the season.
3-point bomb for the buzzer beater and the free throw. It's an easy game for the freshman.
Makes 1 of 2 at the line as Haxton down with a rebound. Up the floor, Nicholson working against Ginther. Spins into the lane, can't bank it home. All sorts of contact. Is a good rebound pulled down by the Monarchs, Lucas Lang. Carlin will play it over the top for Lang, and then they call an offensive foul on Ryan Carlin. Working against Mason Haxton. Ryan got up into the air for that little hook pass over the top, and as soon as he left his feet, the officials got him for the foul.
Yeah, a little bit of a player control. Let's going to get that call.
Bryce Syme will check out. Brady Kreitzer returns to the lineup here for the Monarchs. Into the lane, Haxton, and he'll draw the chance at a 3-point play. What a huge swing. Back-to-back fouls on Ryan Carlin. Ryan tried to rotate over and draw the foul. Monarchs were not ready on the inbounds. 60-49 as Haxton goes to the line to shoot a chance here for one more. 13 for Haxton, and the lead is 60-49 with 1:53 to go here in this ball game, as the free throw could make it a 10-point game. And he does. Mason Haxton with 14. That's a huge turn of events. Monarchs were not ready, and then they get 2 quick fouls on Ryan Carlin. And the Monarchs to key it in as Brady Kreitzer will throw it in this time. Brady bounces it in, and it's off the hands of Ryan Carlin and out of bounds. Monarchs are going to take a timeout. 1:52 to go here in this one. 60-50. Monarchs lead is 10. And Hoisington will get it back with 1:52 to go after the timeout taken here by the Monarchs. As this one is a opportunity to take a deep breath and figure out how to get the ball inbounds against the pressure from Hoisington, but more importantly, settle down.
Yeah, crunch time. Crunch time right now, and it's, they've got the game in their control right now with a 10-point lead. Time's on their side. It's all about taking care of the basketball right now.
Led by 17 with 3:17 to go in this one at 57-40. Since then, Hoisington's able to claw their way back into it. Get it back within 10 now. It's 60-50. Our game brought to you in part in this one by Master Cleaners, Cross Manufacturing, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Whisker Creek Woodfire Grill, Paul Wardenberger Construction, McDonald's of Hayes, and G&L Tire and Automotive. Monarchs with Grant Ginther in that middle of that huddle as they walk into the front court with Lang, Schulte, Carlin, Grant, and Brady Kreitzer, the 5 on the floor. Braxton Donovan will key it in right in front of his bench. Donovan lobs it over the top for Chase Robinson. They're looking to get it open left side. Instead, it's Donovan, and knocked out of bounds. No, it's saved and then knocked out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say that it's off of Hoisington.
Said it, but I think it bounced out of bounds initially. before all that action of throwing it off of TMP.
Yeah, Drew Nicholson tried to save it in, and I'm not sure whether he was out of bounds when he saved it or whether the ball bounced out of bounds. So a break for the Monarchs. It looked like it was going to be out of bounds. Last touch by TMP, and Nicholson made a pretty good play along the sideline to save it. The Monarchs get a break as they get it in, but they have to throw it into the corner. Carlin quickly double teamed. It's Ryan trying to get away from Woodjack. He will and race up the left sideline and get bumped by Nicholson as Ryan spills into the front court. Working against the 6'5" senior Nicholson, and now he has 4 with 1:39 to go in this one. Nicholson, Woodjack, and Haxton all with 4. Avery Brewer, who's coming right back into the ball game, has 4 as well. So they have 4 guys with 4 fouls. Each team into the double bonus as Carlin will shoot 2. And Ryan knocks down the first one. 27 for Ryan Carlin, 61 to 50. With 1:39 to play here in this one. Monarchs lead is 11. Grant Ginther checks back in for the Monarchs. Jared Mayers is back in as well. Second free throw for Carlin, good. He's made 6 straight at the line. Ryan now with 28 in the game, 62 to 50. Mason Haxton checks back in. He's into the front court for Hoisington. With 1.5 to go, Monarchs lead is 12. They hand it back to Haxton, working on Lang. Got Lucas up into the air. The floater too strong. Fight for the rebound. Lucas had it for a moment. Haxton will come down with it and spin it home. Timeout taken by Hoisington as Haxton never gave up. He's got 3 rebounds to go along with his now 16 points at 62 to 52.
They're hanging tough.
1:20 to go here in this one. Monarchs lead is 10 at 62-52. Led by 17 at 57-40. Just over 3:15 to play here in this one. It's been a great matchup so far. Winner gets Smoky Valley, the 5 seed, in tomorrow's championship game in the afternoon. Monarch Athletics all season long brought to you apart by Hayes Chevrolet, NCK Tech, Golden Plains Credit Union, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. The career night for Ryan Carlin, 28 points. Both Haxton and Nicholson have scored into double figures for Hoisington, right around their season average. Haxton just 2 over his. He has 16 in the game and 13 in the game for Drew Nicholson, but both have 5 personal fouls. Monarchs out of the timeouts with Schulte, Lang, Carlin, Ginther, and Jared Mayers, the 5 on the floor. Jackson Schulte to key it in. Monarchs lead by 10. 62-52, minute 20 to play in the game. Monarchs will key it into Carlin. Bounces it right back to Jackson Schulte. He'll split the defense, play it up the floor. Here's Grant Ginther. Scoops it left side for Mayers, and the left-handed layup is good. Jared Mayers with 10. 64-52 on the bucket for Mayers. Other end, Haxton for 3 on the left side. That is too strong. Rebound down to Jared. Mayers with the rebound. Outlet up the floor. It's Lucas Lang. He'll go in and miss the layup. Tip back no good by Jared Mayers, but into the hands of Ryan Carlin, who will race out to the timeline. Carlin and the Monarchs try and play keep away. It's Lang who gets tackled and knocked to the floor, and that will do it for Ryan Woodjack, as he will foul out of tonight's ball game with 6. 45.8 seconds to go. Monarchs lead is 12 at 64-52.
Loved how they broke the press and just went right to the rim. I mean, they could have pulled it out and ran some clock, but they gave it to them, so take it.
Monarch student section, they've been good tonight. So they give Woodjack a little hard time, and Lang sees that free throw rim off the mark. Monarchs still lead by 12. As a second free throw, too strong, and the rebound down to Nicholson. So Monarchs, one of their most consistent free throw shooters. Lang goes 0 of 2. So Nicholson will bring it in the front court. Haxton, who lost it. Grant Ginther with it, and then Haxton reaches in and pulls Ginther down. The official jumped in real quickly. Haxton was a little over-aggressive, but nothing out of character or intentional or anything extra special about it. He was just over anxious and over aggressive, and he will check out, and he's going to foul out. will be the 5th on Haxton. And he'll foul out. And already TMP's both teams have been in the double bonus, so official making sure that it is 2 free throws. And Trenton Romey's going to check in as Monarchs bring Trenton into the ball game, and the official on the 10th team foul is going to let everybody come in as Jared Mayers checks out. Mayers is going to get a nice ovation from the dark blue fans here at Hoisington. And then Coach Mayer is going to empty his bench. So we'll have free throws for Grant Ginther, but Lucas Lang, Jackson Schulte, and Ryan Carlin all check out. And Carlin with a season high, a career high 28. And his team's up 12. Both teams empty the bench. And the free throw for Ginther is good. Grant now with 5 in the contest, 65-52. Jay Swetling will have to wait for one more opportunity to check in. And the free throw for Ginther is good. 66-52. Grant Ginther makes a pair of free throws. And Grant checks out to a big hand from the Monarch faithful as well. Monarch student section the opposite way with a good hand as well as both teams clear the bench. Chase Whitling checks back in. I mentioned Trenton Romey in. Monarchs with Seib Brown into the contest and Kreitzer as well. Hoisington also cleared their bench with Dylan Richards. 30 seconds to go in this one. Monarchs lead at 66-52. Spinning his Specht. He'll throw it up and bank it home. Jacob Specht with 6. Monarchs key it in to Brady Kreitzer with 15. Kreitzer splits the defense, races into the front court and will pull it out. Monarchs have a day with Smoky Valley tomorrow afternoon right here in Hoisington. 8 seconds to go as the Monarch student section and crowd comes to life as they'll pick up the victory tonight. Monarchs are headed to the finals once again, this time in Hoisington as they upend the host Cardinals 66-52. Monarchs behind a career high 28 in the ball game from Ryan Carlin. Moved to 12-11 on the season with a 66-52 win over the host Cardinals. Hoisington, again, Carlin leads all scores with 28. Jared Mayers for the 8th time this year into double figures with 10. Hoisington gets 2 into double figures, led by Mason Haxton, who had 16. They get 13 from Drew Nicholson, as Hoisington will finish their year 10-11. And again, Hoisington struggles to get out of the semifinals, as it's still been more than a decade since they advanced out of the semifinals. But the Monarchs will be back to the finals again. Well, they'll take on the number 5 seed Smoky Valley on Saturday afternoon. Monarchs win 66-52. On the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship of the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.